Hey guys, Kinder Scarati here, back for another episode of Star Wars Characters 101. Today's character will be going over Wedge Antilles, but before we start, keep an eye out for my new lightsaber dueling video. You'll get to see this poorly made Mandalorian helmet in it. It's going to be good. Now, Wedge is arguably the most developed character in all of Legends. Wedge has been in all of the original movies, so technically he's a canon character. Although Disney has failed to expand him as a character, so all the information for this video comes from Legends. Wedge is arguably the greatest pilot of all times. He and Luke were the only survivors of the destruction of the first Death Star. He was in one of the speeders at the Battle of Hoth, and later blew up Death Star 2. In between all that, he was part of Luke's Rogue Squadron, a squadron of the best pilots in the whole galaxy. Wedge was also a very noble person. He passed up multiple promotion opportunities because he knew he could do the most good in the fighter corps. He created a second Rogue Squadron after the first was dissolved. This squadron played a key role in taking over Coruscant. Then, when the current leader of the Galactic Empire, Yusan Izzard, fled Coruscant on a Super Star Destroyer, and the New Republic refused to send people after her because of political reasons, Wedge gave up all of his military power to go and pursue her. I don't want to spoil too much of this because it'll give away the end of the book series I got all this information from so far, X-Wing. Then, in a sequel to the X-Wing series, X-Wing Wraith Squadron, he surprisingly creates Wraith Squadron. Bet you didn't see that coming. A squadron that made of not of elite pilots, but of elite commandos who could also fly pretty well. Most of the people in this squadron were people on their last chance, people who had records of insubordination. Some people in the squadron, though, were just misunderstood, like a Gamorrean with lots of cybernetic implants. Supposedly he had a history of hitting his commanding officer, when really the officer had been bullying and hitting the Gamorrean. All the Gamorrean did to him was a playful punch on the shoulder. When I was writing this, I was tempted to make the video longer, but then I realized it would take me around 75 attempts to say it all down. So I guess this is the end of the video. Make sure to leave a like and leave a comment of what character I should do next. And make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications if America should build a Death Star.